This is Touchdown Friday Night. Sponsored by Food City, Champion Chevrolet, Southern Classic Auto Wash and Lube Center, and McDonald's.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Southwest Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my tag team partner, Kane O'Neill. Tonight, we got 15 games on tap, but before we get started, here's Kane. First of all, with our hit tonight, somebody had a slobber knocker right here.
Yeah, we'll show you right here. Coming from Sullivan East. Cloudland back for the opening kickoff. A slip right there, and Hunter Eads making him pay, leveling him here. Take another look. That is a big-time pop. We'll have highlights coming up from this game a little later on. Kenny?
All right, thanks a lot, Kane. We begin in Region 1 5A, where everyone is looking up in the conference to unbeaten Morristown West. Trying to keep pace is Daniel Boone, who entered their game tonight, tied with 3 other teams, including tonight's opponent, Morristown East. As we take you to Nathan Hale Stadium, and the Blazers and Canes are tied at 9 in the second quarter. That's when East, DJ Hodges goes up the gut, breaks several tackles on his way to the end zone for the touchdown. The Hurricanes would then go to the air. Dylan Noe finds Jacob Putnam in the end zone for the nice touchdown catch. Then Noe tried to go to the well too often when Boone's Jacob Arnold picks him off in the end zone. Nice interception right here. However, it wasn't enough. Morristown East went on to win by the final of 47-16.
It's just one of those games with Daniel Boone and us tied for second place, more or less. This was going to start. You know, we needed to win this game to get home field advantage, and we came out. It was kind of sloppy at first, but we came out. We did what we needed to do to win the football game. Had some breaks here and there. Defense played well, but this really helps us as far as getting into that last 3 football games, and we control our own destiny as far as hosting a football game right now. We still got a lot of football to be played, but we're excited.
It was basically a synopsis of the whole season there. Morristown East went on to win over Daniel Boone 47-16. It was Science Hill going on the road, getting a big win over William Blount tonight, 50-21. Down in Jonesboro this evening, the David Crockett Pioneers are looking to get a big win over the Smoky Bears of Sevier County. The Bears are looking to run the ball early on. Jeffrey Bursch breaks into the Crockett secondary for the big yardage up the middle. Then Bursch goes around the left end, takes it deep into Pioneer territory on the run. Then on the next play, Noah Webb calls his own number, scampers into the end zone to make it 7-0. But Crockett played into the final whistle tonight. They would come back to beat Sevier County by the final of 28-25. It was Hardin Valley beating Jefferson County by the final of 35-0. At Burley Stadium tonight, Greenville hosted Sullivan South, and this was all Green Devils. Already leading 14-0. Greenville would strike pay dirt again when Donovan Barner gets to the outside and outruns everyone 35 yards for the touchdown. It was 21-0 when the Green Devils, Lou Williams, right up the middle. Look, you and I could have gotten up through there. That hole was huge. Later, the Green Devils would go to the air. Cade Ballard finds Seth Crawford behind the defense for the 30-yard touchdown catch. He had 2 TDs on the night. 28-0 Greenville in the first half. Garen Shuffler shuffling to the right. He's going to shuffle it all the way to the 5-yard line. 35-yard gain. He would eventually take it in for the touchdown. All Greenville tonight. Check out this score. They beat Sullivan South by the final of 70-0. It was Cott County beating Tennessee High by the final of 42-39. Now let's go to DB and Bradley Central in Cleveland tonight. Quarterback Cole Maupin engineering an Indians drive when he hands it to Bryce Baird, who runs for a nice gain, good enough for a first down. Maupin capped that drive right before the half with a touchdown pass to Carter Holt. That would make it 20-17, but back would come the Bears. Cole Copeland, this kid's headed to Chattanooga, would not be outdone. Perfect pass to Trayvon Hill for the 46-yard pickup. And you know, when you start a drive like that, you better finish it. Copeland threw a strike to LeMerick Tucker for the touchdown. Bears went on to beat Dobbins Bennett tonight by the final of 41-33. And it was Granger all over Central, 50-0. Kane?
Thanks, Kenny. The Hampton Bulldogs didn't have much time to lick their wounds from last week's loss to Happy Valley. Tonight, Hampton found themselves in another dogfight when they traveled to Sullivan North to face the one-loss Golden Raiders. Hampton was leading this game at halftime, 22-21. Bulldogs would add to their lead when Adam McLean takes the handoff up the middle, gets to the outside, and going untouched for the 25-yard score. quarterback Jason Russell then calling his own number on the two-point conversion. He gets in for a 30-21 Bulldog lead in the third quarter. Raiders would fumble the ball on a 1st and goal, and 2 plays later, Hunter Davenport sticks a dagger in the Raiders when he bursts outside, gets to the sideline, and that guy is gone 85 yards to the end zone to give the Bulldogs a 36-21 lead. North kept on fighting. J.J. Fleener will follow his blockers in from 4 yards out to pull the Raiders within 36-29, but it would not be enough tonight as the Raiders fall 50-29, and Unicoi falling to Pigeon Forge tonight 35-14. In Cloudland tonight, the Highlanders hosting Sullivan East. First quarter, Patriots down 8-0. Aaron Fry rolling left, looking, doesn't see anything he likes, so deciding to take this one in himself for the 6-yard QB keeper. A 2-point conversion, tying this game at 8 apiece. Cloudland taking that lead right back. Noah Arnett taking the pitch around the edge to the far sideline. He has got one guy to beat right here, and he is gone. 65 yards to the house. Highlanders taking a 16-8 lead, but the Patriots finding the equalizer. Fry putting this ball up for Gunnar Griffith, coming right into your living room. That one sent me right into the fence. Patriots take down the Highlanders tonight 30-22. And West Green taking down Johnson County this evening 14-7. In Elizabethton, the Cyclones hosting Claiborne this evening. Cyclones up 35-6 at the half and adding to it in the third quarter. Carter Everett swinging this one out to Connor Johnson, then weaving through the defense and getting into the end zone for the 36-yard score. Elizabethton up 42-6 and keeping their foot on the gas pedal. Corey Russell handing this one off to Logan Norman, plowing in from a yard out. Cyclones up 49-6. Then the defense getting involved. The wide receiver right here gets lit up, and the ball goes into the arms of Austin Outland, and he is off to the races. 65-yard pick six for the sophomore. Cyclones roll to the 63-6 win. And Gatlinburg Pittman taking down Cosby this evening 55-0. Now that is 7 down and still 8 more games to go as we finish off games in Northeast Tennessee before heading to Southwest Virginia. But first, here is the Elizabethton Marching Band to help take us to break.
The Huskies wearing their pink jerseys in support of breast cancer awareness last night. Starting out, North Green would attempt this pass that was intercepted by the Warrior Sam Blevins. Flag was called, and the ball was reset at the 10. A couple of plays later, Sage Hahn hands off to Dylan Street, who would find the end zone for the touchdown. It was all Happy Valley. They went on to win 60-6. Thomas Walker, Virginia over Hancock County. The South Green Rebels hosted Cumberland Gap tonight. Panthers would receive the ball at the beginning of the second half, but would not make a touchdown on their first possession after Bryson Castile recovers a fumble. The Rebels' Levi Myers would make the long pass to Grayson Burns, who makes the catch. He'll put South Green within reach of the end zone. Nice throw, nice catch right here. It was South Green over Cumberland Gap 41-20, and Oakdale beating Sunbright by the final of 58-18. Packed house for the Black Knights of Chuckey Doak. Northview in town. The Black Knights were having a difficult time against Northview, but when Logan Silvers draws the horse collar, it puts Chuckey Doak within 10 yards of the goal line. A few plays later, Dakota Isley hands it off to Taylor Ward, and he put the Knights on the 2-yard line. Next play, Isley makes the connection to Ward again. He fights his way through, giving Chuckey Doak a 10-point lead, but it was all Northview. Northview went on to win easily last night by the final 48-14. Kings Academy over Concord 64-6.
All right, in Churchill tonight, Cherokee and Volunteer are facing off for Hawkins County bragging rights. Opening kickoff, the Falcons right here can't handle the short kick. The Chiefs are going to jump on the fumble and are in business in Falcon territory. Volunteers defense came out strong though, killing that drive when Chris Baker sacks Colin Trent for the big loss. But it was special teams that gets the first score of the night. Cherokee's Fletcher Hickman catching the punt near midfield, putting on a couple of moves, weaving around. Everyone sprints all the way across the field. That guy is going to outrun everyone to the end zone for a 7-0 Chiefs lead. Cherokee going on to beat Volunteer tonight 45-7. Trinity Academy was hosting Franklin Christian from South Carolina in the Lynn Garden tonight. The Knights defense was on fire early. Watch as they get 2 sacks in the first 3 plays of the game. One from Mark Franks, the other from Peyton Kegley. Definitely something to cheer about. Then the offense does their part on 4th and 10 from the 25. Watch Grayson Vaughn threading the pass between 2 defenders to David Arthur in the end zone for a Knights touchdown and a 6-0 lead. The Knights going on to the win tonight, 19-12. Now that's 12 down and still 3 more to go as we wrap up our football coverage by heading to Southwest Virginia. But first, here are the Abingdon cheerleaders to help take us to break.
It was homecoming tonight in Abingdon as the Falcons hosted the Lebanon Pioneers, and Abingdon was in punt formation in the first when punter Matthew Fulton picks up the bad snap, starts to run for the first down, but spots William Seymour downfield and hits him with the pass. It ends up being a 58-yard touchdown to put the Falcons, wow,
making something out of nothing.
7-0.
Beautiful.
Lebanon was driving to answer the Abingdon touchdown behind tough runs like this from Zach Holland going into Falcons territory for the first down. But the drive would come to an end inside the Falcons' 20-yard line as the Pioneers fumble the snap. Ryan Atkins recovers for Abingdon as we go to the board. Abingdon went on to beat Lebanon 45-0. It was Castlewood over Twin Springs 20-6. On to Battle Hill tonight, the Trojans were hosting the Warriors from Wise Central, and Battle was leading 14-0 late in the second. And Central quarterback Dalton Mullins drops back, scrambles around a little, launches a ball deep from Isaiah McCamus, who pulls it in for the first down in the Trojans' territory. But the Battle defense would not let the Warriors score as the Trojans defense stuffs running back Skylar Large for the loss and sent Battle to the half 14-0 as we go to the board. This one was a good one. It went to overtime. Battle went on to win 27-21. Patrick Henry over Holston 41-6. King?
All right, at a rainy Virginia High tonight, the Bearcats hosting the Gate City Blue Devils. The Blue Devils leading 20-14 in the third, and they add to it as Tyler Hamilton takes this one in from 4 yards out to make it 26-14 Gate City. But the Bearcats trying to answer right back behind this pass from Robbie Medley to Bobby Medley, who makes the great catch for the first down at the Blue Devils' 12-yard line. But that drive would stall right there, and the Blue Devils putting this game away as Hamilton once again finding the end zone, this time from 5 yards out to make it 32-14 late in the third. Go to the board. Gate City taking down Virginia High tonight 38-20, and George Wythe taking down Northwood 48-10. Some other scores: Eastside taking down Ryco 44-8, and Hurley taking down Grundy 56-6. Honaker falling to J.I. Burton this evening 46-27, and Richland taking down Tazewell 45-0.